A dystopian reality, China's economic slowdown. The once vibrant streets, now eerily silent, paint a stark picture of a nation grappling with economic uncertainty. The air hangs heavy with uncertainty. The faces of the people reflect a deep-seated anxiety, a collective worry about what the future holds. Gone are the days of bustling streets and overflowing factories. The once thriving markets now stand empty, a testament to the economic challenges that have gripped the nation. China, the economic powerhouse of the 21st century, is facing an unprecedented slowdown. The industrial zones, once the heartbeats of economic activity, now lie dormant, and the stock market reflects the growing unease. What was once a beacon of boundless growth now resembles a scene from a dystopian novel, where economic anxiety casts a long shadow over the nation's future. The factories, once symbols of progress, now stand as silent witnesses to the changing times. For decades, China experienced an economic miracle, lifting millions out of poverty and transforming itself into a global superpower. The rapid growth and development were nothing short of extraordinary, setting a benchmark for emerging economies worldwide. But the engine of growth is sputtering, and the consequences are being felt far beyond China's borders. The slow-moving traffic and idle machinery are stark reminders of the economic slowdown that has far-reaching implications. The world watches with bated breath as the dragon stumbles, its roar replaced by an unsettling silence. The global community is keenly aware that China's economic health is intricately linked to the world's economic stability. The slowdown is not merely a blip on the radar, it's a systemic crisis with far-reaching implications. The declining economic indicators and crowded unemployment offices are clear signs of the deep-rooted issues that need to be addressed. The signs are all around us: slowing GDP growth, declining consumer spending, and a slump in manufacturing. The empty shopping malls and falling GDP graphs are visual representations of the economic challenges that lie ahead. The Chinese government, once a master of economic control, now grapples with a complex web of interconnected challenges. The protests and high-level meetings indicate the urgency and gravity of the situation. The world holds its breath, wondering if China can regain its economic footing or if this slowdown marks the beginning of a new era of global uncertainty. The reactions of global stock markets and the worried faces watching financial news underscore the widespread concern. The answer, it seems, lies in understanding the depths of the crisis and the factors that have brought China to this precarious precipice. Analysts are delving deep into the data, trying to unravel the complexities of the situation and predict what the future holds for China and the world. Unveiling the 5 lows: symptoms of a deeper crisis. The term 5 lows encapsulates a series of economic challenges that have emerged in recent years, signaling a profound shift in China's economic landscape. At the heart of China's economic woes lies a confluence of factors, collectively known as the 5 lows. These factors are not isolated, they are deeply interconnected, each one influencing and exacerbating the others. These 5 interconnected trends paint a stark picture of the challenges confronting the world's second-largest economy: low growth, low income, low motivation, low inflation, and low interest rates. Each of these elements tells a part of the story, but together, they reveal a more comprehensive and troubling narrative. Low growth, the most visible symptom, is a far cry from the double-digit expansions of the past. The rapid industrialization and urbanization that once fueled China's meteoric rise have slowed significantly. The days of seemingly limitless economic expansion are over, replaced by a new normal of slower, more sustainable growth. This shift has profound implications not just for China, but for the global economy as well. This slowdown has sent shockwaves through global markets, as investors grapple with the implications of a less dynamic Chinese economy. The ripple effects are felt far and wide, influencing everything from commodity prices to global trade patterns. Low-income growth further exacerbates the problem. Despite the country's impressive economic achievements, many Chinese citizens find themselves struggling to make ends meet. While China has made remarkable progress in lifting millions out of poverty, income inequality has widened, and many ordinary citizens are struggling to keep up with the rising cost of living. This disparity is particularly pronounced in rural areas and among the urban poor. This stagnation in wages has dampened consumer spending, creating a vicious cycle that further slows economic growth. When people have less money to spend, businesses suffer, leading to layoffs and further economic contraction. Low motivation, particularly among young people, adds another layer of complexity. The younger generation, once seen as the driving force behind China's future, is now facing unprecedented challenges. Faced with a bleak job market and rising living costs, many young Chinese are questioning the traditional path of hard work and sacrifice. The promise of a better future through education and perseverance seems increasingly out of reach. This disillusionment has led to a decline in entrepreneurial spirit and a sense of pessimism about the future. The once vibrant startup culture is waning, and many young people are opting for more secure, albeit less ambitious, career paths. Low inflation and low interest rates, while seemingly positive indicators, are actually symptoms of a deeper malaise. They suggest that demand within the economy is weak, and that businesses are hesitant to invest in new projects. They reflect weak demand and a lack of investment, signaling a lack of confidence in the economy's future prospects. This lack of confidence can be self-perpetuating, as businesses hold back on spending, leading to further economic stagnation. These factors create a deflationary spiral where falling prices lead to lower profits, further discouraging investment and spending. This cycle is difficult to break and poses a significant challenge for policymakers trying to stimulate growth. Addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach, involving both short-term measures to boost demand and long-term strategies to ensure sustainable growth. The Chinese government is aware of these challenges and is taking steps to address them, but the road ahead is fraught with difficulties. Innovation, investment in technology, and education reforms are seen as key areas that could help revitalize the economy. By focusing on these sectors, China hopes to create new growth drivers and reduce its reliance on traditional industries. Despite the challenges, there is still hope. China's resilience and ability to adapt have been proven time and again. With the right policies and a collective effort, it is possible to navigate through this period of uncertainty and emerge stronger. The journey ahead may be difficult, but with determination and strategic planning, China can overcome these obstacles and continue to play a pivotal role in the global economy. The plight of the Chinese entrepreneur, stories from the front line. In the heart of China's bustling cities and quiet rural towns, the stories of entrepreneurs unfold, each one a testament to resilience and ambition. The weight of China's economic slowdown falls heavily on the shoulders of its entrepreneurs, who have long been the driving force behind the nation's rapid economic growth. These individuals, once celebrated as the engines of China's economic miracle, now face unprecedented challenges. The once lauded engines of the nation's economic miracle are now grappling with a harsh new reality. The optimism that fueled their ventures is being tested by a series of economic hurdles that seem insurmountable. From tech startups to small businesses, the stories are strikingly similar: shrinking profits, dwindling investments, and a pervasive sense of uncertainty. The vibrant energy that once characterized these enterprises is now overshadowed by a looming sense of doubt and concern. Take, for example, the story of Li Wei, a young entrepreneur who poured his heart and soul into building a thriving e-commerce business. Li's journey is emblematic of the broader struggles faced by many in his position. For years, Li rode the wave of China's digital boom, his company growing alongside the nation's insatiable appetite for online shopping. His success was a beacon of hope for many aspiring entrepreneurs, showcasing the potential of the digital economy. But as economic growth slowed, so too did Li's fortunes. The once thriving business began to falter, and the challenges that emerged seemed to multiply with each passing day. Orders dwindled, competition intensified, and venture capitalists, once eager to invest in China's digital future, became more risk-averse. The flow of capital that had once fueled innovation and expansion began to dry up, leaving entrepreneurs like Li in a precarious position. Li, like countless other entrepreneurs, found himself struggling to stay afloat, his dreams of innovation and expansion dashed against the rocks of economic reality. The harsh economic climate has forced many to reconsider their strategies and scale back their ambitions. In the bustling southern city of Shenzhen, once a symbol of China's manufacturing prowess, factories stand idle, their assembly lines silent. The city, which was once a hive of activity and production, now faces an uncertain future. The once relentless demand for Chinese-made goods has waned, replaced by a global economic slowdown and rising protectionism. The international market, which had been a reliable source of revenue, is now fraught with challenges and unpredictability. Small and medium-sized enterprises, the backbone of China's manufacturing sector, are bearing the brunt of this downturn. These businesses, which have long been the pillars of local economies, are now struggling to survive in an increasingly hostile environment. The stories of Li Wei and countless other entrepreneurs paint a sobering picture of the challenges confronting China's private sector. The entrepreneurial spirit that once drove China's economic rise is now being tested like never before. The once vibrant entrepreneurial spirit, a key driver of China's economic rise, is being stifled by the five lows: low growth, low investment, low consumption, low confidence, and low expectations. These factors are creating a perfect storm of challenges that are difficult to navigate, leaving many to question whether the Chinese dream of prosperity and upward mobility is still within reach. As entrepreneurs reflect on their journeys, they are left to ponder the future and what it holds for their businesses and their dreams. The path forward is uncertain, but the resilience and determination of these individuals continue to shine through, offering a glimmer of hope amidst the challenges.